Welcome to Bearded Radness. Today I'm going to do a tier list of Star Wars villains from episodes 1 through 9. I've never done one of these tier lists before, but they seem pretty cool, and this one was already pre-made on the tier maker website, so let's get right into it. Alright, for the villains here, we have Darth Maul, Jango Fett, General Grievous, Count Dooku, Boba Fett, Jabba the Hutt, Emperor Palpatine, Darth Vader, Captain Phasma, and Ben Swolo, aka Kylo Ren. Alright, let's get into this here. So like I said, these are just based off episodes 1 through 9, and that's how I'm going to judge these villains. I'm not going to, judge them based on the new series and all the stuff from Disney Plus, just straight up watching the movies 1 through 9. And we're going to start with Darth Maul from episode 1. As a villain, he was pretty badass, actually. Played by Ray Park. He did a phenomenal job as Darth Maul. I think the character is really cool. Is it S tier? I don't think he's S tier. But Darth Maul, in my book, definitely gets an A. Because with that dual-bladed saber, that is pretty sick. So that's where I'm going to put him. He gets an A. Next, Jango Fett. I don't view him at all like, obviously, Boba from the original series. He had a okay role, but as far as like villain, I don't, let's see here. I'm gonna give him a D. I just didn't really connect with that character. I really don't have much more to say than that. He gets a D as far as a villain goes. So, moving on, we have General Grievous. I think this character is really cool, especially when he uses the 4 lightsabers. That scene with Obi-Wan Kenobi is pretty dope, very rewatchable. So, villain-wise, even though he hacked and coughed all the time, he gets a B. That's a good place for him. I don't view him as rad as Darth Maul, but he's still a pretty rad character. We'll give him the B tier. Next, we have Count Dooku. I really just didn't get total, like, badass villain vibes off of Dooku. The Force, he's pretty strong with it, but he obviously didn't make the cut, if you know what I mean, but he did. So I'm going to put Dooku at a C. So this list is kind of stacked straight down, A, B, C, D. Yeah, that's where Dooku sits with me. That's where I'm going to put him. So next we have Boba Fett. I'm a huge Boba Fett fan, and like I said, I'm not going to counter in the Book of Boba Fett stuff. I actually honestly haven't started that series yet. I know I've been slacking, but maybe this coming weekend I'll get into it. It's right at the top of my list. I just have to finish up a few other shows I've been binging on Netflix before I jump into that. Boba Fett, as far as a villain, not so much a villain in my book. I mean, he's a bounty hunter. He gets hired to, find people and collect the bounty on them. It's not a big villain. He's just doing his job. So, geez. But the character is really cool. I've always enjoyed Boba Fett. I'm going to put him at A. Not because of the villain part or lack thereof, just because he's a badass character. As far as the original episodes of Star Wars go, 4, 5, and 6. Next, we have the big bad gangster, Jabba the Hutt. Where would I put him? Villain? Yeah, he's pretty much a gangster dirtbag in the movies. Everyone is afraid of him, that's for sure. I'm going to put Jabba the Hutt as a villain. He's B. Everything that he needs done, he has hired out or just bosses people around. He doesn't really go after anyone himself. He's too fat. He just lays around getting stoned on his hookah. So yeah, he's definitely a B tier villain, but he knows how to get things done. That's for sure. All right, next we have Emperor Palpatine. Villain. He did a lot of shady stuff in the beginning, episodes like 2 and 3. He is going to get listed as a villain. He's an A. So if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have what's next. You know, Darth Vader, a lot of the Sith, and all that stuff. Do I look at him and go, oh, he's such a rad character in the series? Not really, but he's the glue for the Imperial, for sure. So moving on, not much to say about him. We have Darth Vader, also one of my favorite characters in the series. Dude's a boss, and he gets shit done. So at no surprise, because I'm such a huge Darth Vader fan, he is an S tier villain for sure. There's no other place for him. He's an S tier villain. Very great character. Yeah, so that's where Vader goes. S tier, you have to. Next we have Captain Phasma with the chrome suit. Villain wise, well, again, it was one of those characters that had a strong role of leading troopers and stuff. Phasma is like, okay, picture this, because of the all chrome suit. Picture like somebody at a biker bar bragging about how much chrome they've put on their motorcycle, and then Phasma walks in and taps him on the shoulder and is like, "What's up?" Whole suit is chrome, which is cool. Definitely made the character unique and stand out. But villain wise, not so much a villain, but more of a we got to get things done and we're not messing around. So I'm gonna put Phasma at C tier. Yeah, it looks like a good spot for old Captain. Now, last but not least, on this short villain list, like I said, this was a pre-made, so I thought I would just run through it quick. We have Ben Solo, aka Kylo Ren. Now, this character, to me, could have been way cooler and way more badass than it was. Of course, he was still pretty soft at heart, I guess we'll say. But villain-wise, like, I mean, he looked cool. The helmet was cool. I know a lot of people disliked his lightsaber, but I thought it was pretty unique. It was different. Brought I guess, some new flavor to the lightsabers instead of just being a hilt and the crystal blade or the blades, whatever you want to call them. Ben Swolo. Where are we gonna put him? Because I think he's kind of soft and he tried to be all rugged and stuff, and he didn't really come off super badass. A villain. I think I'm gonna put him at a B. C would be too low. A is definitely way too high in my book. So Ben or Kylo gets a B ranking from me. So yeah, there's my tier list. And there you have it. There's a basic tier list of my opinion on Star Wars villains. If you like these tier list things, let me know down in the comments. I can do more of them, and they don't just have to be Star Wars. They can pretty much be anything. There's a ton of pre-made stuff on that website, and you can custom make your own. So like I said, let me know down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay rad.